Sure.
I don't think this exactly goes over that. Maybe,
It is the one you downloaded, right? Is it changed? Let
yeah.
me. Okay. Would you mind please zooming in a little bit on the PDF document? I just want to see. Yeah, if you could just zoom in a bit more. Yeah, could you scroll up just to see the, imagine you're a budding, oh yeah, it is the one, the flower budding thing, flower booming stuff, and then this app will let you paint a flower. So the whole point of this was you combine painting, art, and programming. We did say that instead of a flower, it could be a different shape. So I'm not really sure how you want to start this. Do you want to do like, I don't know. Do you want to do like different shape coloring, or I kind of don't remember. I know that we said something about like going and clicking on like to find different things, but did you say something about a forest? Was it a scenery? What was it gonna be
Oh,
exactly?
well, I think it kind of reminded me of like kids games I used to play where it's very simple. And I think we talked about
Mm-hmm.
maybe doing like a nature scene and then having different, um, I don't know, just different things you can click on to kind of
Sure.
create a game. And yeah.
Okay.
And also I wanted to add different, kind of like different areas. So maybe there's like a forest scene and then there's a beach scene with different items, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So the idea is painting. So will they be able to like, would it be something where they would paint shapes on these scenes? Do you think like on the beach maybe they paint on the shore like some mosaic, I don't know, some like separate shapes, and then we join all of that shape together into some sort of mosaic design to say this is your final work, something like that?
Um,
Or how would it
I
be?
think
Hmm.
last time, because of the painting, I think you mentioned that's something I haven't learned yet, like how to paint
Yeah,
on screen.
yeah.
So I thought we agreed that kind of just adding items you can click on is maybe a little easier because that's something I know how to do. Um,
Yeah. Or you could do
yeah.
that. Yeah. I was thinking of painting from one perspective, but then I remembered that it wouldn't work. I was thinking when they click on it, then we just apply a color to that shape. Um, like for example, you gave them like like maybe you had like squares. Obviously, we can go back to do the thing that we said. It's your game, so I'm gonna let you do what you're doing. But what came to my mind right now is like in the scene of a beach, for example, or even a forest, maybe on the bark of a tree, they would be like random geometry, 2D geometry shapes, or even 3D shapes. And then they would click on one and it will pop up like a palette of color and tell them, what would you like to paint this? And then as they paint maybe these different like shapes, at the end of the day, we join them all together into some sort of like pattern. Or, like how tessellation works, except this is not tessellation because you don't have repeating patterns. I was thinking like that's where my mind went to, and not that you're gonna paint on the scene, which is something you didn't learn, but the clicking thing is still happening, the selection of the color is still happening, and just coloring that shape is still happening. But in any case, we can do the one of exploring a nature scene and exploring like things in it, like maybe like mockingjay, birds, stuff like that, beach, exploring objects, maybe like sea animals, anything you want to do. So I'm just waiting for you to see how you're going to plan this, because this whole project is based on painting and and blooming and stuff like that. Would you prefer you generate another one? I don't know if that would make much sense, but do you think like generating another one could possibly go hand in hand with what you're doing right now? Maybe something that's not involving painting, but maybe something more specific. Maybe like nature,
Yeah.
exploring nature. What would you say? Because you have to generate a project that goes with what you're going to be working on. So this entire project doesn't seem like it's going to be with what you're working on, because this is about painting, right? Even though we talked about
Yeah.
doing, yeah, so it's about painting, and we talked about it doing a different version, but still it doesn't revolve around painting. So do you want to generate a new one? See what you can, maybe another
I
topic,
think that would be good. Maybe just to,
give you like
yeah,
a
get a
very,
little closer to what I thought.
okay. All right, why don't we go to the Moroccan CodeCrafter link thingy? I think I put it for you on the chat. It is there. You can open it up and then let's generate a new one. But this time you got to be more specific. Put a topic that you're familiar with. And if even if it's art or design, of course not painting because you haven't done. You can go with new user. Let's try new user. Okay, you just put your first username and then just an email because it will allow you to only use it 3 times now. Okay. All right. Great. So if you want to
Maybe
go,
geography would be
okay,
better.
okay. Sure, that works. Geography. Do you have a topic in mind in specific or anything like exploring rocks or something like that or you can
Let
you
me think. Um,
feel free to brainstorm online, okay? If you need to, just feel free. If you want to search anything that comes up to your mind and just verify before you put it in here, feel free to do that.
well, I have an idea. It's just kind of hard for me to, like put it into words sometimes. I'm
Okay.
still learning how to, yeah. And also, I don't really use AI much, so I'm not sure how to,
Sure. To
talk to
prompt
it in a
it.
way it'll understand. Yeah.
Oh, well, you're going to get better because that's what this whole lesson's about. The whole programming we're doing is integrating AI and getting you to become an expert in making prompts. So you're going to start, Sophia. You're going to have to push it in. Doesn't matter how it comes out, just type what you can. For example, right now you have the idea, but you don't know how to put it in words. So why don't you just type the keywords? Like type the key aspects of your idea in there where you see it optional. You don't have to specifically describe anything. Just the key aspects. Like what is it? Rocks, comma, something or volcano or whatever comes to mind from what you have in mind to do.
Well, I think, like I said before, the idea I have is kind of maybe similar to like a kids game where it's like a point and click kids game where they can go to different scenes with different animals or just a different setting.
Hmm,
Um,
okay.
I'm not sure how to. Maybe I could put
Like, do you want to do
nature.
explore, like explore nature
Yeah.
or explore environments, like of countries, maybe in since it's geography, like countries of the world in each continent or cities and like capital cities in each continent. Something like that. Maybe you say, for example, like Brazil, and then you go to Rio and you start in the nature scene. You're exploring like the birds, stuff like that. Okay, why don't you just click generate ideas and let's see what it will give you. Let's see what it does. And then you can see if that goes hand in hand with what you want. Okay, it's done it. World capitals quiz. This is actually a project I was doing with with another student. He already started working on this one. But I'm not sure if it doesn't go with you, we can look for alternatives. There's a very good option at the bottom that says suggest alternatives. This is more of like creating a quiz for guessing the capitals of different countries in the world, a game sort of thing.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't think that's.
Okay, what
I
about,
think.
should we go suggest alternatives? You can say exploring animals in nature, and it could give you something. It's more about capitals here. So if it's complete,
Yeah.
do you want to go search? Okay, why don't you type in exploring something? What do you want to explore? Or what do you want people to explore?
Um,
Yeah, that's a good start. Okay, let's see. That's a good idea. Let's generate with that first. Mm. Oh, okay. Imagine you are a budding naturalist. Before it was a budding florist, now it's
oh,
a
this is
natural.
good.
Okay, great. Okay, I'm glad you found something. Your mission in Nature Explorer is to navigate a simplified map of a national park. Identify the plants and animals you use. You'll use clues and knowledge of geographical features like rivers, mountains, and forests to locate these species. Each successful identification earns you points, helping you become a true nature explorer champion. This beginner-friendly game will teach you will teach you about different ecosystems and the creatures that live in them. I think it's pretty fun. I feel like it's fun, and if you make the graphics really good, I think it's going to be really fun. And then we can even create these abstract videos, like you'd say when they win something, you'd be like, "Do you want to see a mockingjay dance in a swimming pool?" Something like that, weird, but in nature. And then you can make those like videos with VO, Google VO, and I can make it for you into GIFs, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I mean, it's not my project, it's your project. Do you like it? There's also core features in here. Do you see that? Text-based map. You can actually get a map from any city or any place, Sophia, that you like.
Like I could have something generate that for me, or I could make one,
Yeah,
or
Gemini could generate one for you if you want a specific place, but you have to do the design and everything yourself. Like the picture could be generated, but you have to insert it in your design. So I'm thinking that this is more of like identifying species, right? So maybe you have like I don't know, like a national park. There's so many national parks, like Yellowstone Park, for example. Maybe you get like a map of the Yellowstone Park, like a really beautiful map, and you put it on your design, like your background that you're going to design, and then you ask the player to like click on mystery locations to explore what's hidden within that area and learn about that particular like plant or animal in that particular region. So in the national park. I don't know how you want to do it, but it's you have to tell me how you want to do this. But they already explained to you how it's going to be. It's basically exploring new species, animal and plants. So how do you want to do it? Do you want it like a map? Do you want it on the wall? Do you want like a wall map? What do you want to, what's the concept?
um,
Hmm.
I think I like this actually is pretty much exactly what I wanted to do with the
Okay,
geographical features and everything. I do like the idea of a map and allowing the player to click and choose a different area to explore.
sure.
So,
Okay.
yeah,
Well,
this looks good.
okay, let's download it if you like it, and then you got to choose what park you're going to do. Is it a park you're going to do, Sophie? Is it a city you're going to be doing? What is it exactly? Is it going to be a type of vegetation? What would it be, like a savanna? What would be the scenes? Or would the scenes change according to user selection? So it all depends on how it's going to be, though.
Um, hmm.
And let's download it while you're thinking about it. So you can scroll
um,
all the way down. Yeah, go export project. Export project. Yeah. This is fine. Business ready format is good. Any kind of selection. You just put your name, Sophie, and then you just click next and it will download and then you just upload it for me again so I can convert it for you into a okay, download it as a text file. I think you can actually do that, upload it directly into your, yeah. So if you could just go back to your Replit and you can just drag and drop it in here, it's gonna work. Like text files, even in your computer will work. They open anywhere. Yeah, see?
okay.
Pretty easy. All right. So tell me the scene and how it's gonna work. Like you gotta start thinking of how you're gonna set this up. What would be the starting screen? What would be the scene? Is it just like one place, one area? I mean, one national park, or is it gonna be like the scenes changing in areas in the park, or is it just gonna be like scene based, forest, sea? I
Um,
I think national park is really good.
yeah, me too. I think a national park would be good because I mean, where I live at least, there's national parks that have a large forest, but they're also right on the ocean. So I could kind of have both, like
Okay,
allow the player to explore the forest and also explore the ocean and different animals.
sure.
Um,
All right.
yeah, I think that would be fun.
Great. Okay. All right. Let's get started. So that means you got to go, Sophie, and you start generating the map of the park, perhaps where you live in. So see if you can get anything on Google image search, or you could just generate on Gemini if you give a little bit more specification into the prompt, which is a good thing because you start learning how to prompt AI. So which one do you want to do? Let's start with prompting, maybe. You can go
Sure.
open up. Okay, let's go open up Gemini in any of your tabs, right? And then great. Okay, so what park do you want to explore? You can say, create a beautiful picture or a beautiful map of this park, whatever park it is you want, showing the different plant and animal species in the park. That's it. And let's see what Gemini does. A very simple, you start with a simple prompt and then you adjust it as you go.
Okay, I'm just trying to find the exact park that.
Okay, sure. And you,
So I would put.
so you,
What would I put?
So you'd start by saying create, and you have to be specific when prompting AI. So create, and then you'd be like a beautiful, captivating, you can put whatever, beautiful, captivating picture of a map of a national park. Do you want to say of a national, do you know the name of the park? Of the, then you got to say of the, whatever name of the national park is, showing the
Um,
plant and animal
yeah.
species that exist in it. Maybe say create a beautiful, simple picture so it doesn't look too complicated because some of the maps are quite complicated. Let's say simple. Yeah. Okay, that's a good one. National Nature, Point Lobos Nature National Park. Oh no, you gotta finish the prompt. Say national park so that it knows, because Gemini is not that 100%, extremely intelligent. You have to help it. So is the name of the national park called Point Lobos National Park?
It's called Natural or State Natural Reserve, but it should come up. Um,
Okay, do you want to say the map of the State National Reserve? Um, or you can say just create a map of a national park in a rainforest. That could also just come up for something. You don't have to specify if you don't want the name. So you can also say create a simple map, a simple picture of a map of a national park in the forest showing the plants and the animal species in it. And then see what Gemini does. Of a national park in the forest, whatever scene, like in whatever scene you want, showing the plant and animal, showing some, not everything, showing some plant and animal species in it. Right, okay. Now you hit search. Let's see what it will. Yeah, perfect. So Gemini is supposed to generate some sort of image. Sometimes you can also specify the size of the image. By the way, I'm just letting you know for that one because in this case, it doesn't really matter because you're going to do it on Canva. Like you're going to, ooh, that looks cool. I like the whole theme there where it's like, it looks nice. I don't know what you think about it, but ooh, are those? You can always modify this, by the way. So yeah, if that is
yeah.
if that is rubbish text because Gemini is not great in generating like accurate text yet, you can modify it and specify what exactly you want to show. But if you have no idea, then you can just modify the text. That's fine. You can edit that on Canva. But what do you think of the overall structure, though? Is that kind of what you have in mind, or you can restructure the prompt?
Um, yes, the map. This looks good. I'm not sure.
The
I
animals?
think what I meant more specifically is like the player could click on, an area and it'll take them to a new page with
Yeah,
animals on it.
yeah. It
Yeah,
could go from here, Sophie. Remember what we learned? You could click, you make the click function. You make a click function
yeah,
of any of you're gonna edit this obviously on Canva, right? You're gonna take this picture, you're gonna put it on your main picture, and then you're gonna edit and like put boxes on top of these names and replace them with like actual names that you want, and even the animals and stuff you can replace. And then you can make the clicking thing happen. It still could happen. Once they click on any of those boxes with whatever name of the things appearing on the, or you can even make it like a chest or something mystery, like a question mark. They don't even know what is there. They can explore. That's the whole point. You're an explorer. So you don't really know what you're going to find. You're just walking through. So what you can do is you edit this, Sophie, and wherever they click like on a question mark, it will open up another screen, just like you learned on the rock, paper, scissors. It will open a screen that you need to design where you show them whatever's hidden behind the question mark or behind whatever you put there, a veil or curtain or anything, and you explain to them, and they have like buttons and say find fun facts, habitats, what they eat, that kind of a fun thing. But you have to do this all, you have to plan this intuitively all yourself. Remember, it's a classwork. You got to figure this all out. But I'm saying that you can still use this picture if you want to. You just have to like block it out and edit it a little bit more on Canva. What do you think?
Okay. Um, I do like this, but how would I fix the text that's all messed up?
Sure,
Like, could I?
I can show you. You can't really take it out because it's Canva. We don't have like a, pro account where you can like, but we can put like box and like a rectangle little, like a cute box on it, like a button instead. And you like write on the button. So it looks like buttons that they can actually click, you know, that kind of a
Yeah.
thing.
Um, well, this is pretty good.
Okay, why don't you generate another one? You don't feel very confident with this one. Why don't you copy your prompt, go up where you typed in the prompt, you just copy that, and then say, do not include any text in the picture. That's how you be more specific. Do not include any text in the picture. And let's see what Gemini is gonna generate for you. Okay, so this is how you be more specific, okay? If you're not really sure, you don't really like it, just do it again so that you get something you're kind of comfortable with and kind of like the way it looks. So let's see what happens.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay, so this one doesn't
It's a
have
bit
any text.
smaller.
Yeah, I mean, you can make it larger on Canva, and you can decide where you're gonna put what and where, you know? You can put stuff, and they click on that stuff, and that leads to other like screens. You can put like
Yeah.
animals, like, models of animals and stuff like that. You decide what you want to like want them to explore in the park. You give your park a name and everything of that sort. What do you think about the picture?
Um, I don't know. I did like this one. I just
Yeah.
wanted this with no writing. This is definitely different.
I mean, you can do the,
Um,
the the other one you liked. Remember, you can just put buttons over it and it looks good. You just have to edit it nicely on Canva. You can just put buttons over them and they would be like nice because they would be, but they have to click anywhere anyway, Sophie. So you have to give them an area to click. So having buttons will be a nice thing because it's like in a specified region on that area, like, or that place you want them to explore. So in the first picture, you can modify it really well. And the second one, yeah.
and is designing my own an option, or should I just use the
No,
AI
no,
versions?
you gotta make your original designs. We're not copying AI, we're just getting the inspiration from it. So I just wanted you to get some inspiration, use something from,
Oh, okay.
we're not like just copy pasting it. That's why I said you would design your own
Oh,
theme,
okay.
yeah, your own pattern. Everything would be originally from you. And then all we're doing is just getting some inspiration and taking some stuff from AI to make it better.
Okay, so on
Mhm.
Canva, I would just design my own then.
Sure. And then you just put this picture in your background, and then all you have to do is just like modify the things you want to change, like the text, for example. Instead of putting text there, you put like nice buttons maybe and question mark on them and be like, explore here, maybe give them a little riddle when they click on the question mark, a cool riddle that's not too hard but simple to kind of guess, what's this? What could this be? And you give them like options, and once they click it, they get it right, and you give them like the facts. There are many ways how you can make this game fun, so it all depends on you, but the editing part is easy. You can do that on Canva. You just have to decide which one you want to go with.
I mean, I guess this one probably.
Okay. If you want to try,
Yeah.
if you want to try generating another prompt, you could, but again, it's more if you want something in specific, Sophie, you gotta be in specific saying, put the map on a shadow of trees or something like that, because I feel like you like the idea of this being on like a shadow of reflection of like the trees in the background. So you can generate another prompt and see what you get for the third time. You just copy paste what you have and you say, include the map on a beautiful background or on a bark of a tree or, background of a forest, something like that, and see what Gemini is going to generate for you.
Okay.
You can try it one more time. You just got to copy everything you wrote there again, and then just add, you keep modifying the prompt. Copy everything and then just paste it. And nope, you got to copy the last prompt you did where you don't want to have text in there. Okay, and then add something after this and say, put the map on a beautiful forest themed background. You got to add an extra sentence. You can say insert or put the map on a beautiful forest themed background, something like that. Yeah, and then just check if yeah. Okay, let's see what Gemini is going to generate for you this time. Okay. Ooh, that's really small. That's nice, but it's very small. And it didn't really put it for you on the
Yeah.
background. Okay, can you go back and just go back again? Can you copy your prompts? Can you copy everything you've done? Yeah. Just can you expand it? No, you gotta expand it. It didn't copy everything. Yeah, okay, now copy everything. Okay, I want you to click on new chat. No, don't continue here. Sometimes you gotta do this trial and error thing with Gemini. Can you go to the left side where you see the pen? Yeah, click on new chat. Okay, paste what you just said and say create a big picture. Instead of create a big, beautiful, simple, big, large picture. Can you say simple, large? No, no, no. Can you just go back to the first line that you had? Yeah, simple and large picture. Large after that. Yeah, comma and large. Yeah. And could you check the spelling and everything if like not the spelling, but like I think more of like the spacing. You can take your cursor over those red thingies. They would tell you what to modify. Yeah. Okay. Click on it. Yeah. And then the same for forest theme, because that would help Gemini give you a better. Okay. And then create. Just that needs to be started. Yeah. 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 Copy that. Take your mouse over in. Yeah. And then click on the whole thing. I think it will modify it into a better. Okay. Good. Now let's send it. Let's see what it will do. Okay, so hopefully when you start a new chat, sometimes the whole prompting idea is just Gemini sometimes switches off a little bit in like 2 or 3 prompts. You just have to start a new prompt and then start like refining what you wrote a little bit and tweaking it and seeing what it will do. So now let's see. Okay, click on this one. Let's see how big this looks like. All right, this one's not actually bad. What do you think? Do you prefer the other one still?
Um, I mean, yeah, I think the first one is probably still the best because it
Okay,
says forest background, but it's barely, it's like
anything.
one tree
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
Okay, could you copy that prompt for me? Let's try it on mine just before you decide. We're being so indecisive. Copy and paste it for me. I'm going to share my screen for you because I'm going to do something else. I'm going to use Google AI Studio for this. Let me,
Copy and paste in the chat or
yeah, could you just copy and paste it on the chat? That would be great. I'm going to do something. I'm trying to do something in alternative for you so we can see an option. You pasted it for me, right? Okay, I'm sharing my screen. Don't stop sharing your screen. I just want you to have so many alternatives so that you can finally decide. And if you still decide on the other one, then we can just go for that one. All right, I'm copying this. You can see it right on my screen. You see what I'm doing?
yes.
Okay, so I'm going to go to another thing called the Google AI Studio. So Google, oh, AI Studio. This one's actually good because you can have high-powered generative images from the build generate media section. So there's something called generate media, and if you go to Imagine, Imagine is like, or Imagine, I don't know what it's called, but it's the newest type of high-power image generation tool that Google has launched. So I'm going to do Imagine 4 Ultra, and I'm going to paste what you just gave me right now. And let's see, do you want it to be large? Then we're going to go, look at the aspect ratios. Do you want me to go with a more vertical image or with a more horizontal one? Because we can do 16 by 9.
I think horizontal.
Okay, let's run the prompts and let's see. Usually this one gives a better sort of outcome. See how it will. Okay, this is what it gave me. See the background? It did put like a forest background, as you said, blurred it out, and it gave me this map.
I think that's really good.
Okay, all right, so I'm going to download this picture, and you can even put models over. So, all right, Sophie, can you still hear
Oh,
me,
I
by the way?
can hear you now.
Yeah, can you hear me? Okay, all right, I'm gonna download it for you. Since you prefer this one, I'm just gonna download it and upload it for you. All right, I'm downloading it right now, and it's downloading the image. I'm just gonna come back, and you shared with me did you share with me I think you did, never mind, your program. I want to upload the picture for you right now, so you can have it. There it is. So I'm going to upload the photo for you. I'm just gonna drag and drop, and then you're good to go. Now you gotta start designing on Canva, your whole like theme and background. So I think it's downloaded. Let me see. Still downloading the photo. Oh, I need to say where I want to. What do I call this one? Home screen?
Sure.
Home screen. Okay. So you like this one, right?
Yeah, I think it looks good.
Okay. All right. So I have it here. So remember, this is just another tool, but remember that Gemini, you can still prompt it. So I just uploaded it for you, Sophie, on your Replit. If you go in there, you'll click on it and it will open for you, and you can download it and then put it on your Canva design. Okay? And you got to start working on your design now. So you have to start planning your home screen.
Oh,
You know, you know, you know what to do, right? You normally go with an 800 by 600. Remember to go to custom
oh,
size. You got to go with custom size. Yes. And then you got to select 800 by it may be 850. Why don't we go with like 850 just to give it a little bit more depth in the width? 850 by 650. Right. And then click on create new design. Okay, I'm gonna let you do this from here. So remember, you gotta upload first the picture. You gotta go to uploads. Very good. What do you want to do for the background color though? Just before you even upload any, like you put your photo. Do you want this to be your complete background? Because you can click on the photo, but remember you have to keep your originality here because you still need to do your own design. So I would say you should do your own background and then just put this photo on the
yeah.
background. You can choose your background color. You can go to the Coolers website and choose a color blend that you like. Click on your background and it's going to open for you like where you can select the colors and then yeah, there it is. Perfect. Now go to Coolers and you can explore any sort of shade of background color if you want to get ideas. I think it was Coolers, that one, yeah. Okay, you can close all of this stuff and just go to start the generator. Great. And now you can just X this thing out. Great. And you can now manually use your spacebar to go through themes and see which one you want to do. You got to keep the consistency throughout the whole game.
Yeah, I think a nice green color would be nice.
Okay.
Matrix.
Choose the one of your choice, whichever one you like. You just go and paste the color in there, like at the top. Yeah. When you copy it, paste it, and then it's gonna exactly. So that's the start. And then you go from there.
Okay, I think this is nice. Mm,
Okay, and don't forget to move your picture, make it look accurate and then large enough to see. And also, you can put like text, the title of your game at the top, make some fun things, some cool kind of text. And I was also wanted to tell you, Sophie, that you can go get some cool names for this game. So if you go back to Gemini, you can say, give me some cool names for a nature explorer type of game, and it will give you some cool names. Right. You can just type the prompt and say, give me some cool names. Some cool names for a nature explorer game. Yeah, exploration game. Great. So these are some cool names. So you can use any one of those, whichever one you like.
I think Critter Quest, that's interesting. Or, um,
Okay.
yeah, if I wanted to generate more, oh, redo, right?
Yeah, you can redo.
Okay.
You can also be more specific if you like, again, in your prompt. And, if you want to specify anything more in the prompt for AI to consider, for Gemini to consider when generating, you just copy your prompt, paste it again, and add some extra detail.
I think I'll do that. Maybe it'll create more whimsical names. Yeah, playful and adventurous.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, one of those is probably good. I like this one. Um,
Critter Quest.
sure.
Okay. All right. So you can just go and type that in, go back to your Canva, and then, and then go to text tool and then just play around with the text. Can you give me like 2, 3 minutes while you're doing this? I'm just going to be back
Sure.
real quick, Sophie, while you're working on your text thingy. Okay. Thanks. I'll be back. Hi, Sophie. I'm back. It's looking good. Oh, looks very good. What do you think about the whole thing so far?
I think it's
Looking
coming
well.
along well. I did realize, I think it looks like there is some writing in the water here that I didn't see, but maybe I can cover that up somehow.
Okay, we can look like not sure how though, but we could look for like a stream or something. Maybe that can cover it up. But I'm not sure if the like the cuts for the stream would. But I think it's really small and I don't really think they're gonna see. Maybe you just put like a text over it and put like the name of the river or something, give it like a name. I think that could work. A curvy sort of looking text.
Yeah, I could try that, or maybe I could color over it. I'm not sure. Seems like there's a drawing tool, but
Is really is there like tool color. Do you want to try one? See if that works.
yeah.
Oh, ooh, that's perfect. So good. That's smart. Nice job. So good.
Yeah, I think that works well. Okay.
Okay, that's good. That's very good. Let's do it all for all like the all sections. So then, so good.
And
And do you want to? Yeah, go
oh, I
ahead,
was
Sophie.
just going to ask. So I'll also have to design like a homepage myself, right? Because this is like the game page, and
Yes.
then yeah, I'll create the other one.
The
Okay.
homepage. Yeah. So how do you want to start it? Do you want to have like a nice abstract video animation, which I think is actually pretty cool? Actually, let's explore that next class. For the homepage, don't create it anything yet. Let's explore it next class. I have some ideas of some things that we could make into an abstract video and then put it like a GIF at the start, and then they click on enter and they get into the game, which I think would be very
Yeah.
exciting to do. So I'll show it to you next class. For now, let's just get all this text away and you can keep working on this design over over before our next class once you have some spare time. I really want you to do some cool work on it. It's coming along really well, but I think you can add some more things to it. Maybe not too much things, but just to make it look good. And also the type of things, the most important thing, Sophie, is what are the species that you want to sort of put in this map for animals and plants. You got to get the little picture models of them and replace them with what's currently there. Do you still want to keep these ones or do you want to mysteriously? And I would say, Sophie, since it's an Explorer game, I think you shouldn't reveal what they will find out about. I think you should do like some sort of like mystery chest sort of thing or just like a question mark or some sort of icon that is a mystery that you just place it on different parts of this map and allow them to click and explore. I mean, that's the whole
Yeah.
fun part of the game. Yeah, I think you can leave these animals in here, which is cool in the map. It makes the design look good. But adding that mystery question marks and stuff, I that's what you need to work on and make it look really good so they can like you're like welcome and click and explore to explore more about the game. You can give them some game rules so we can talk about the game rules screen, what you're going to tell them how to play the game and what they need to do. Yeah, but I think it's coming on along well. So just finish the design of this screen. That's your little homework. Make it look good. And don't forget to put those mystery sort of question marks or anything you want to use for an icon to do that. And don't forget to click File Save, Sophie, so that it doesn't, get away. You got to go to File. It's at the corner left, top corner left. Yeah,
Oh,
at the top. No, you got to go a little bit more higher. Yeah, and then click Save. So it saves for you this as your work. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna let you work on this, Sophie. Try to finish it off. And then next class, I'm gonna show you how we can generate an abstract video from prompting that relates to your game with the name Critter Quest. And we'll put that at the start once we decide what it is, but I'll show you how it will work so you have the
okay.
idea
That
first.
sounds good.
Okay? All right, great job today. And don't forget to download this. Did we download it on I think we did. We did, right? We downloaded it from the
Yes.
CodeCrafter app. Yes, we did. Okay, great. So I'm glad that's there. All right, Sophie, I'll see you next class for our next part of this game. And yeah, looking forward to it. Don't forget to
Okay.
finish this one. I'll
Hey,
see you
thank
next
you.
time.
Bye.
Take care. You're welcome. See ya.